Hello, once again. Drake here. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing pretty good. I just had my wisdom teeth out yesterday, and believe it or not, I'm actually not in that much pain at all. I pretty much was okay all day yesterday, except for coming out of the loopy state that I was in. I got a story for that a little bit later on, but just as a little background knowledge to the gameplay that I'm about to show. This is the Gears beta. I know I put this video up 2 days ago, or a video of the Gears beta up 2 days ago. That was me going 12-0, and that was just a really cool game that I just wanted to share because I went 12-0, and yeah, I wanted to kind of just show off because I think that's pretty cool. But this was I don't know if this was like probably like the second to last day that the beta was around because I had work and I was at my girlfriend's house for the weekend, so when I came back, I only had like 2 days to play this and record as much as I could so that I could make some commentaries out of it a week later. But these are just some guys that I ran into. I don't know if you just saw that, but I was literally the 6th guy to join. They were locked at a stalemate for 3 guys on one team and 2 on the other, and I just so happenly got to join into their game, which was pretty cool because they told me they were waiting for like an hour to find somebody. And I suggest you guys add these guys. These guys are really cool. They all have like, we were all pretty at the same amount of skill. Like, I mean, maybe this first game, I know the first round we kind of like go undefeated, I think. I can't really remember, right? This was like a week ago, but yeah, these guys were definitely like somebody I wanted to play against because most people on here is either the balance between they were going to be really good or really bad. And these guys definitely were balanced, especially because we had teams and communications. I haven't really figured out Xbox One recording yet. Like, I don't mean from the console, I mean like from my third party thing that I use, but I feel like it's really weird. I don't understand how to record group chat, so I couldn't record what we were saying, and I really was hoping that it was because we were making a lot of communications, and like through my history of playing Gears Online, I have never like communicated with the team like I did these guys. My first point I want to point out are the smoke grenades in this game. I'm just going to go right to the weapons. Smoke grenades are completely useless. I don't know what they were. I don't know why. First of all, this was Gears 1. This should definitely have been like the Master Chief Collection, or this should be the Master Chief Collection when it comes out, the Ultimate Edition. It shouldn't just be Gears of War 1. I think that's really dumb. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is going to be other Gears, and I just look like an idiot. But just from what I've seen, it's pretty much just Gears 1, and I really don't like that because I didn't play Gears 1 a lot online back when I had it, even though that was the first game I ever played on Xbox. It wasn't the first game I'd ever played online because I got online way after we'd had actually gotten the Xbox. And yeah, I don't know, the online is weird for me, especially because when you come from the sequel and the sequel after the sequel of the game, it's a lot different. Gears 3 compared to this is a lot different. Very fast. Wall bouncing's a thing. This game, wall bouncing's not a thing, and the Nasher's just wonky. I still haven't figured it out yet. Like it shoots in the top right-hand corner, and it makes no sense to me. I don't know why they did that. I don't know if that's how it was in Gears 1. I mean, I played the campaign, and I don't remember it being like that. I actually remember the crosshairs being there in the campaign, or that might have been the second or third. I can't really remember because I haven't played the first one in a while. But I mean, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I can't really remember. But yeah, I feel like they did a lot right, but they did some things wrong. The first thing they did wrong is the power weapons. The power weapons make no sense to me. I think the map's called Courtyard. I don't know if I'll show it in this video or not. I don't know if we'll get to it, but or if we even played that map, I can't remember. But there's a Hammer of Dawn on there, and like I said, I haven't played Gears 1 online, so that was beautiful, by the way. But yeah, I don't know if they would even put that in there, or they should leave that in there, because if that was in there when Gears 1 was online, I can't imagine how it must have been to play on there, because people must not have known what they were doing. And when they got that Hammer of Dawn, that thing is infinite ammo in multiplayer. The Hammer of Dawn is infinite ammo, so you're just shooting laser beams from the sky the whole game, and especially on that map, the sniper spawns at the top and the hammer spawns in the middle. It's really easy to get like a team push to that hammer and then go right to the top, get sniped, and you have map control right there. You're spawn controlling the people, and it's really like, it's unbalanced, and I don't like that. But at the same time it is balanced, because if you like, they made strategic ways through this game because every map is symmetrical. And since every map is symmetrical, oh yeah, we did go undefeated that round, by the way. We had 13 lives left. But yeah, even though the maps are really symmetrical and it's all about kind of like teamwork, I do feel some things are overpowered, especially the hammer and on, like I wanted to point out. Smoke grenades are definitely underpowered. I kind of wish they would have went back to the kind of like the Gears 2, even though this is only Gears 1, but the Gears 2 style of before it got patched, when you would get knocked down. I mean, I know people used it to like glitch through walls and stuff, but come on, like it's not that hard to patch something like that. Like, and there weren't that many, and like even the ones you could get in weren't that bad, because I mean, I just remember that game. But taking the first death right there, that was me. Actually, Ransom took the first death. I was actually the second one. It doesn't make me feel as bad. But yeah, I don't know. But Gears of War was, you know, this game is very good. Like I said, some things are overpowered, some things are underpowered. I cannot remember. I don't think an active reloaded sniper would down you in Gears 2 or 3, but in this, the sniper seems to be very deadly. It destroys pretty much. I think in one of these gameplays, this map or one of the other ones, I had the sniper and I was just like downing them all the time. Just shoot, active reload, shoot, active reload, shoot, active reload. It was really like, it's really easy once your team gets the sniper. Especially when you get map control, like how they took map control right here, like they took it right from us. Like, this was a good play by them, and he had that sniper up here. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if I'm gonna choke or not. Nope, I didn't choke, but I'm gonna choke on this one. Yep. It's alright though. You know, I always like to play Carmine in the second one, but in the third one, my favorite character was Hoffman, and I have no idea why, but something about him, like, Hoffman was my man from the beginning. I don't care how gay that sounds either. Gay marriage is legalized. And there you go right there with the sniper. Immediately downed with a no redness to me. Just like an immediate down. That is so overpowered to me. I don't understand how that could be like legal in play. That's just, it makes no sense to me. Another thing that makes no sense to me in this game is why they took wall bouncing out. I understand this is Gears 1, but I mean, I thought they were going to update some things about this, like, especially wall bouncing. I mean, you can kind of do it, but you just don't have enough time. As soon as you hit the wall, you can't just come off of it. You're going to hit the wall and you're going to die. You're going to get nashed immediately. Then you see a failed smoke grenade on my part right there. Still got him down, though. The camos, I don't like what they did with the camos either. They should have just, if they were going to make this just straight up a remake of the first one, they should have just left the camos out of it, honestly. I feel like if they were gonna try, they could have tried a lot harder. Instead of just putting like 3 camos in. I'm sure when the full game comes out there's gonna be more, but I mean, they should have just left it out as a whole and just brought it out as a surprise. It doesn't really make any sense to me why they put it out there anyway. There's only like 3 different ones you can use. Something I think they should have brought to the table in this game is special weapon camos like they did in Gears Judgment. I thought that was pretty cool. Like the I don't know if it was the babushka or the bushka, but I think it was just bushka, but that thing was really good. And I liked how you could put a camo on it too. That was pretty cool. That was the innovative stuff that went on in Gears Judgment. I'm gonna talk about Gears Judgment for a second. I don't care how much hate that game had. I love that game because it was so fast-paced like Call of Duty, and they took like that spin of like putting you like in the middle of stuff, even though you're still in that third-person view. Like, things were still going crazy. You're running all over, and you could like the grenade throwing was so much easier. I didn't like the new TACCOM system. You used the D-pad instead of left bumper. That made no sense to me. That was like completely oblivious. I understand because you had to have a grenade button, but like, come on, really? Like, I know you got to reload with right bumper and you got to throw a grenade with left bumper, but they couldn't have made it like, you know, TACCOM still there, D-pad still controlled when you had the grenade. You didn't just throw it freely, even though that wouldn't be very fair if some people could throw it freely and other people couldn't. But yeah, that definitely made no sense to me. I'm sorry if I yawn a lot. the medicine that I'm on makes me kind of drowsy, so I knew like as soon as I started recording this that I would be yawning, so I apologize. I don't try to make this any boring as it should be, but yeah. Another thing about Gears Judgment was the Vulcan. The Vulcan was really not needed in that game. I don't know, there's just something about that. It was sorry. It was just too OP for me. I mean, I know you walked around slow with it, but that thing just like went off. Oh my god, that was a good nade. Back to the gameplay here. I just wanted to show you guys a second because I'm bringing up the leaderboards. This game was pretty much, I mean, it's a direct tie right now, 8-8, and both teams are up. And we both just won a round, even though our round was undefeated and theirs wasn't, but hey, who's counting? Yeah, Gears of War definitely has changed. I think the biggest transition that Gears had made was probably Gears 2 to 3. Not because of the storyline changing, but more towards like the guns. Because once Gears 3 came out, they brought the Retro Lancer and the Sawed Off. I was not. Oh, okay, I like the Retro Lancer, but the Sawed Off I never liked. The Sawed Off shotgun was pretty garbage, but in Gears of Judgment, the Sawed Off was pretty good. Mainly because you got 2 shots in it, and that made me feel a little bit better about it. But other than that, it really wasn't that much of a help. I mean, if you were close quarters and you were missing your natural shots, yeah, for sure you're dead. Like if someone else is using that against you, it's like RIP, you're done. But if you have a Retro Lancer and you're retro charging them, you're probably gonna get through them. Because the reason I don't like the Retro Lancer is because you could just go right through someone. And it's really stupid too, because you can like spear somebody, so you can be like within like, I don't know, I'll call it sawed off distance. Basically, once you're like in that range, which is pretty much like probably like 5 feet away from the character, all around, complete circle around you. If you Retro Lance charge somebody, you're gonna like hit them and it like stuns them for a second, and then as soon as they get stunned, you can do whatever you want. Like you can run around and do like a bunch of stuff, but oh, that was beautiful. But at the same time, it's like you're just gonna immediately charge the guy again. So you're like having that spear move to stun them and like down them again is pretty much like a double like kill, because once you get that first spear, it's like pretty much game over. I mean, you really can't do like anything at that point. And you're pretty much just stuck. Literally, you were stuck by a spear and you're dead. I like what they did, making it really strong, but at the same time making the recoil awful and the stability like really bad. Definitely think Gears of War should make a change on the Lancer, because the Lancer had just like, it's got like 300 bullets in there. Like that's so unrealistic and so like so unneeded in my opinion. So there we go, get their lives down. I believe we win this, not to be a spoiler, but I'm pretty sure we win this. Yeah, sorry if this was a shitty commentary for you guys. I mean, I'm just kind of having fun with it, just talking, just chilling. If there's any topics, any games you guys want me to play, just leave it in the comments. I'll definitely play it, and I definitely have something to say. I hope maybe not super interesting, but it'll be something. Yeah, I thought I hope they come out with a bunch of characters too. Like I hope you'll be able to play as characters from Gears 2 and Gears 3, like Valera and Sonya Blade from I was gonna say Gears of War, but that's from Mortal Kombat. Anya Stroud, that's what I meant. Sorry, they're just pretty close. Not really, but yeah, I really hope they do bring in more characters. I really don't like Locust versus humans. I don't like being the Locust at all. It like something about it just doesn't make me even want to play the game. Like, I mean, I don't care that much to where I'm gonna be like, yeah, I don't want to play this, but I don't know. I wish it was human on human. That's like, I like the Halo classic like Spartan on Spartan. I didn't like it when it was like Spartan versus Elite. That made no sense to me, because I felt like Elites had a very, very mild advantage through their heads, especially in Halo 3, because you could snipe through their face and it wouldn't even affect them. But yeah, that's the end of the game, and I started talking about Halo. We're playing Gears of War here, but it's all good. So well, I guess it's that time again. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Listen to me ramble on. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. I did a lot better in this one than I did in the first one. I feel like I had a lot more downs, and I was pretty more active in this, even though it was only a 3-on-3. I'm sorry about the lack of players, but these guys were definitely really cool. Hopefully right here I'm about to show you guys their gamer tags again. So yeah, you got Straight Ransom, AO Steezy, Smooth Like, Scarface, NJ, and New York's Finest 95. These guys are really cool guys, and they're actually really good too, and it was really fun playing with them. Shout out to you guys if you're watching this. Shout out to anybody if you're watching this. But yeah, I think I'm about to end this here. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, or rest of your evening, rest of your night. Hope you're going to sleep right now. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.